post-carvery weigh-in. This is going to be fun. Oh, hat. Christmas party. Yes, that will be fun.
So was the party fun?
Yes, it was. Yes.
Was it?
Yes, it was.
What did you do? Play games?
We did play games. We played, well, there was a Secret Santa. We all put a gift in the bag. And we all were handed a gift. And then it was a very large plush dice that was... We each had to throw it, and it would say, pass a gift to the left. So we'd have to all pass our gifts around, or to the right. Open your gift, swap your gift, all different options. So, yeah, that was fun, and I've got my gifts there.
So last week you had to actually buy a gift
Yes.
to take to group, like a Secret Santa type gift.
Yeah.
So what did you buy?
I got one of those Rensdale, like it's a style of art. If you haven't seen it, they tend to do like lovely pictures of animals like hedgehogs or rabbits. Anyway, I got a Christmas mug with
something similar to that, maybe.
More artsy, but that kind of theme.
Sounds cute.
And it was a rabbit with a Christmas hat on. So there was a mug in its box,
yeah,
and some food boxes with lids, storage boxes, because we all need them, don't we?
I don't.
We do.
I don't like a box with the lid because the lids go astray.
Yeah, exactly why I bought some more. So that was my gift to somebody.
No, they are useful.
Yeah, and I got my gift as well. Which
what did you get?
It's on your side. I love Dove, so I was quite happy when the first thing I saw was the logo. Dove hand creams.
Very nice.
And something else, and a nail file.
Okay. Well.
I don't really have nails.
Well, they're not too bad.
Little nails, but yeah. And I also got a face scrub.
Yeah, I think I might be pinching that, to be honest with you.
She loves a face scrub.
I do love a face scrub, yeah.
So, yeah, did well there. And then we played another game that was a bit like Blockbuster, but all the answers were food related.
Oh, right, yeah.
Like, give me an L, yeah. And the question would be, which L, and it would be a fruit or a vegetable, and then it would be a clue.
Lemon?
It was lychee.
Oh, right, okay.
I didn't get that one. I got beetroot. And if you got it right, you were split into two groups. You had to stand up, hold the tinsel, and once all of your group was up holding a bit of tinsel, then your group won. And the other was a story, and we all had to say, make various sound effects if we heard a certain word. Again, we were split into about 6 groups. But that was a lovely story that tied it together with how a consultant is there for you, and will try and, you know, bring you happiness and support you as much as they can. So it was a story with a theme and a lesson at the end. And those were our 3 games. And we had weigh-in, we had a buffet.
So what did you take?
I took the salmon pate. I did the recipe, I think, last week.
Yeah. Can we link the recipe?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I also cut up some cucumber and carrot sticks for dipping in. Somebody had done banoffee cheesecake. Ooh, didn't that look impressive? It did. Someone else had done the sausage rolls.
Yeah, but what did it taste like?
Not as sweet as I thought it would be.
Right.
I mean, it held its shape when you cut it. It didn't just there. It held its shape. It was nice. I like the base best, but that's me. And that was the slimmest bit. Probably the bit with the sins in.
Right.
I should think.
Yeah.
Yeah, sausage rolls were there. Somebody had...
I love a sausage roll. Slimming World sausage roll.
Abby's asked me to do those again for our Christmas Eve buffet. So that's good that Abby's on board there. The hex sausages that are half a sin each, the chicken ones, someone had cooked a load of those and cut them into thirds and stuck cocktail sticks in. They were nice. I forgot about hex sausages.
I saw something on telly actually just this morning, and it's Marks and Spencer's. Can't remember what they call it. Something to do with the tray. And they're 25 quid in Marks and Spencer. So somebody else made one, and they made it out of courgette. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I have no idea.
So it's like a tray. So the courgette is the tray, and then you stick cocktail sticks.
Oh.
And you cover the courgette in like bits of cheese, like there was little star-shaped cheeses, and you know. We can have, for instance, I mean, it's not everybody's. Did you hear my stomach?
I can hear your stomach rumbling.
My stomach's. We can eat, being on Slimming World, and it's not to everybody's taste, but Parma ham is pretty low sin, and it is normally something that I would eat at Christmas.
Or just regular ham. you know.
Yeah.
If you want to keep it sin-free.
And then you can put tomatoes and maybe pineapple or, you know.
These
I
hex
thought it was a good
sausages.
idea. I thought it was a good idea.
And
Looks
then
good.
there was fruit, and some people have made some various different biscuits. There was a box, it looked impressive when it was just Baby Bell cut in half and then stood up, then a cherry tomato, then another half of Baby Bell, and it just looked really pretty.
Like skewers.
No, just in a box.
Oh, right.
But it was arranged really nicely.
Right, okay.
So yeah, the salmon pate went down quite well. Quite a few people tried it. Not everybody. It's not to everybody's taste. I know that.
Yeah.
But there was one fellow in particular who kept going back and forth to it, and he came to me at the end and said how much he loved it. Now, when I went to group way back when we hit target last time, we used to have to write down the recipes and or the sins that were in the foods we were bringing, and nobody had done that.
Right.
I did it out of habit.
Yeah.
So I just gave him the recipe. So
he was
he's
happy.
taken that. He was happy. Yeah. So
Yeah.
that was a really fun weigh in, and we're doing not another party, but because our weigh in falls on Christmas Day, our next weigh in will be on Monday.
Yeah.
So early.
So that only gives us like 5 days.
Yeah, but that's okay. That's all right. I'll be there.
So that was that.
So yeah. Anyway, how's our week been? Yes.
I've had a few wins, I think. Really.
You've dodged a few bullets.
Little wins along the way. Now I can't remember all of them because a leak.
A leak. At least you're on plan.
Yeah. A week was a long time ago, so I don't remember all of them. But I do remember going to Abby's concert, her music concert, and she hadn't had dinner that evening, and she said, "Oh, will you come in my car with me?" So you went home with my mum and dad.
Yeah.
And I went in Abby's car. Well, I know for a fact that McDonald's is on the way home, and she was going through the drive-through.
Of course. Yeah.
And I sat in the passenger seat. The first thing she said to me was, "Do you want anything?" I was like, "No." And then she ordered, I think it was something like cheese, some sort of cheese bite thing.
Oh, the mozzarella things.
Mozzarella things, chips, burger.
It was late at night. She was very hungry.
Ice cream, and a drink. Obviously she's driving, so she can't hold it. So she got me to hold everything. Then she asked me to feed her.
Wow.
Yeah. Can you feed me? I was like, "Are you joking?" "No," she said. So I was feeding her chips and mozzarella thingies.
Nothing fell into your mouth?
Nothing whatsoever.
Well done.
Nothing.
I bet it smelt nice as well. No?
It's debatable, isn't it? I mean, some people like the smell of McDonald's. I don't know, it's one of those. It's a bit like Traeger's. It's one of those.
Not everybody will know about Traeger's.
No.
I think that's a Southwest thing.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. It's a great big shop that it's kind of good if you want something specific, but
Something
you always
anything.
come out with a bit of a headache.
Yeah, it's just.
And it's a bit meh.
And then you realise why you don't get there very often.
Yes.
So that was one. I have noticed actually that my clothes are starting to fit me a little bit better.
I was going to mention that as well.
I'm starting to feel like I've lost weight, if you know what I mean. I feel a little bit more comfortable in my skin.
Okay.
I put my fly boots on last night.
You did, yes.
And we'll get to that in a minute. But I put my fly boots on last night, and they zip up the ankle. Now, when you've put on weight sometimes, and it's happened to me, I put my boots on and I can't do them up properly, or they're really tight around my legs. They're perfect. They're actually perfect right now.
And I've gone
So
from...
I'm really happy.
I've gone from one pair of work trousers down to the next one. I've got all different sizes in my wardrobe.
We've never measured ourselves though, have we?
No, I always say I wish I'd measure myself, and I never do it. But I do it by the clothing, I think. So
yeah.
The trousers that I was wearing quite a lot are now too big.
Yeah.
So I'm now into the next pair down, which is good.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
I have actually got, in fact, I've got many. But there's one thing in particular. A pair of trousers came in the post.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even know where they came from. Maybe they were Abby's or something. And they're like a pair of slightly wider leg cargo type trousers.
Yeah.
Oh. They are in the room.
Phone ran out of
Memory. I'll tell you what, it's a good job I'm getting a new phone for Christmas, isn't it?
Are you?
Apparently so.
Oh.
I asked Father Christmas. So yeah, and I've been good.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh.
I have been good.
Anyway, cargo trousers is where you got cut off.
Yeah, so cargo trousers.
Yes.
Got me cargo trousers cut off.
Mm.
Yeah, they're still a bit tight, but that is my goal, to get into those trousers.
Yes.
Even though they weren't actually mine, they were Abby's.
Oh, it's still a goal. It's still a goal. So yeah, you dodged a bullet with McDonald's.
I did. What else was there?
There was at a meal last night.
The meal last night.
The carvery.
In fact, actually, we've got a few clips, haven't we?
Yes.
Why don't we insert them here?
Oh, it flew.
Uh-oh.
Has it gone under the table? Yeah.
Find your key.
You found the key. To my heart.
Why would you invite a mushroom to the Christmas party?
I don't know. Why?
He's a fun guy to be with.
Oh. Get your hat on. Hey. It'll be too small for me. We brought you something back. What is it? It's turkey. Do you want some? Yes, you do. Shall we get some out? Yes. You're not the only one that's getting turkey. There are others that have got turkey coming home. Yeah. Look, come on then. Come on. Come on, lovely. Want some turkey?
Well, Laura's yawning away. Anybody think we never go out?
We don't.
No, we don't. There was a raffle, Christmas raffle, as you can imagine. There were tins of chocolates and biscuits and bottles of wine, red, white, and everything in between. And we managed to win 3 prizes.
Yes.
One courtesy of your mum.
Yes, thank you, Mother.
And this is what we chose. So we got a stainless steel insulated flask. So that would be quite good, you know, when we go out anywhere. A couple of new knives, which is nice because I've just broken the tip off my favourite knife. So there we are. So that's a replacement. And some really nice little chopping boards as well. So another thing that will help us on our journey. So we were very good.
So
obviously, yeah, we didn't really show the food because, you know, that's kind of like could be triggering for some people.
Yeah. So
we won't do that. But sorry, go on. You want to say something?
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, as the week went on, I was really mindful that we had this meal. Now, there's 3 meals over the Christmas period that we have to be mindful around, and that is the first one.
Yeah.
Boxing Day will be the next one, Christmas Eve the one after. So this is the first one, and
New Year's Eve.
Sorry, New Year's Eve. Yeah, I am extremely tired. It's been a manic few days, which is why we've not uploaded. So all week I've been mindful of sins, writing everything down. I worked out I was 81.5 sins under overall. So I had that to play with going into the
so you were actually thinking about how How did you do that then?
I looked on the app at Carveries, and the only thing that really comes up is Toby Carvery. So I was going for the highest sins there as a kind of ballpark figure. So I was going, oh no, I'm not going to have this, or I might be able to have that. It probably, well, it isn't the same sin-wise, but it's the best I could get off the app. And so in terms of the carvery, I went for the sprouts, the cabbage, not the cabbage, the sprouts, yeah, the red cabbage, carrots and green beans, because I thought, well, they're all good, and the turkey.
Yeah.
I didn't have a Yorkshire pudding. I did have gravy, but only a little bit. I did have the honey parsnips because I love them.
You like them?
Absolutely love them, but I'd sinned up for those.
Yeah.
And I did have roast potatoes because I love them.
Yeah.
And I couldn't finish it.
No.
I didn't finish it. And you were mindful with your choice as well, weren't you?
Yeah, so I did have stuffing because I love stuffing, but I only had a tablespoon.
She literally
Which
measured it as a tablespoon.
Unheard of.
It is, yeah.
I had one roast potato.
I have 4.
So, like, I'm a bit funny with potatoes anyway. I think it's something to do with the texture of them. So I just had one roast potato. I did have gravy, meat, veg, all the veg. Not all the veg because I didn't have the carrots. You know, sprouts, green beans. They looked like they'd been boiled.
Yes.
As opposed to anything. There wasn't any sort of dressings or anything like that on them. You could tell when you tasted them.
Yeah.
I did have a very, and again, it was it was like I used a tablespoon to take a tiny, one floret of cauliflower with a bit of cheese sauce on.
I didn't notice you had that.
Yeah.
Ah, cool.
So, I didn't have any Yorkshire puddings.
No.
What else was there that I didn't have?
Did you have pigs in blankets? You didn't have
I had a teeny tiny cocktail sausage.
Okay.
Yeah, I did have one of those.
You didn't have... Did you have parsnips?
Yeah, but I only had like 2 bits that were about this big. So I didn't have loads.
Yeah.
And then we had a dessert because that was part of the meal.
Yeah.
And mine came with what I reckon... I had spotted dick. Sorry.
The cause of much merriment around the table.
Sorry.
You can imagine.
But that I love sponge puddings, and I thought this is probably the only time that I'm likely to have a dessert. It came with custard. I reckon it was probably a whole tin of custard.
Just loads.
Which I didn't eat.
No.
So I had the sponge pudding and whatever custard was actually on the pudding, but I didn't eat the rest of the custard at all.
No. And I had Christmas pudding, which came out like round.
Tiny.
Yeah. There were 2 of them, and it came with a... Well, you could choose your creams, clotted cream, pouring cream, custard, etc. I chose pouring cream, and I was quite grateful it came in a jug.
Yeah, so you could actually measure out your own.
And I did just have a little bit, but I showed you the jug after, and the jug was pretty much full, so I didn't really have very much of that. I was full anyway from dinner, and drinks-wise, we had the refillable
Pepsi Max.
So, and you were going to have
I
wine.
was going to have, I thought, you know, seeing as I'm having a dinner, because I haven't had any alcohol since we started, makes me sound like an alcoholic, doesn't it?
It does.
Since we started Slimming World. But I always like a little glass of wine every now and again. So I thought, I'll have a glass of wine, it'll be fine, you know, if I'm going to do it, you know, another one. I didn't have any wine at all.
No.
There were also mince pies on offer, and we didn't have any of those either.
I was so full.
So, I think we had a really nice evening with all the people that we go detecting with when we can go detecting. I had a really nice evening, and we did our best, really, didn't we?
We really did. But yeah,
And I was happy with it.
Again, you were saying no to some things and being very mindful.
Yeah.
So I think you've done really well. Really well.
And as you might have seen in the clip as well, we had a raffle afterwards. There were lots of chocolates, biscuits, you know, all the things that you would expect at Christmas. Bottles of wine. Shortbread. We didn't choose any of it.
No.
And we stuck with just KitchenAlia stuff.
Yeah.
Which, to be quite honest with you, I'm much happier with those prizes than I would be, you know.
Yes.
a box of chocolates
Yeah,
or whatever.
we
So
did good. And
So,
you
yeah.
broke the kitchen knife the other day, so it was handy
Yeah.
that we won
I needed
new
one.
knives. Shall we crack on with viewers' choice?
Let's, because this is becoming a very long-winded.
Well, there's a lot to talk about. It's that time of year.
There is a lot to talk about.
So,
Yes.
viewers' choice.
Whose choice? Where's the book?
It's here. It's a tie.
It's a tie.
It's a tie, and we've had
What,
this
like
before. Yes,
a
I'm
Thai
going to
recipe?
make a Thai recipe. No, I'm not. It's a tie in that 2 of the 3 recipes had the same number of votes. We've been here before. We'll make both of them.
Okay.
Not quibbling. I've already written the shopping list, and we've got a lot of the ingredients in anyway. So that's
Okay.
handy.
Go on then. Let's see which ones won.
Which ones have won? Okay.
I'm sounding like one of those ring people.
Ring people?
Yeah. In the blue corner.
Isn't that
Or
gladiators? The first one is the Four Seasons
That
pizza
sounded a little bit
frittata.
German then, actually.
Season.
Season.
Vier Season.
Mm.
Four Seasons pizza frittata. So we'll make that. I'm on annual leave now until after Christmas. Hooray! So I have
Well,
time
look,
to make.
do one each.
Okay.
Can't we? Can we?
You can make both if you want.
Alright, I don't mind.
And the other one is Hawaiian rice. So we'll make that as well.
Yum yum.
So that will be in the not too distant future.
I like the look of both of those, so I'm happy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right, just pop some things to one side. Now, Kath has chosen I don't know what she's chosen.
No.
She asked for a pudding book this
Yeah,
week.
because whenever do we do pudding recipes? Very rarely.
We don't really, do we?
No. So I thought, let's have pudding.
So, this week's book is Love Desserts, Love Slimming World. We've had this book quite a while now, haven't we? But we haven't really done that many out of it. So, this is not the first book.
Can I just say something, because I didn't say this as well, while you just thumbing through the pages?
Knew you'd pick one of them. Yep.
Yeah. I've been wanting to do one of those pages. I had my meal last night. I'm not saying it was terrible. It wasn't terrible. It was very well cooked. It was really nice, etc. But you know what? I've not missed it.
No.
I've really not missed eating like that.
No.
And had I not eaten that, I wouldn't have been disappointed.
No.
Because my head now is in the game.
I think what I enjoyed more was the company.
Yeah.
And being with everybody that, like-minded people who like talking about ring pulls.
Buttons.
Buttons.
Yeah. And the gold they haven't found.
Yes, and
Yeah.
when are we going to get a hoard and all that kind of thing. So,
Anyway,
welcome to our new viewers. I've seen the numbers are creeping up.
Yeah, thank you very much for joining us on our journey.
Yes.
You are very welcome.
For those who don't know, this is Viewer's Choice time. We pick a recipe book. We pick 3 recipes from the book.
3 recipes.
You pick a recipe that you want to see us make.
See us. I'll make.
And we'll make it for you, film it for you, and we'll eat it for you too. So, the first choice
Only if
for
it's
you...
nice though. If it looks like a dog's dinner, it's going in the bin. Sorry.
Wow, we don't do waste. Okay, recipe number 1. Spiced pears. And this is the one that I'm not surprised Kath has chosen.
I've been wanting to try spiced pears for ages.
Yes.
Do you know what I love at Christmas? I loved a mulled anything. A mulled wine, a mulled cider, a mulled... I reckon this could, just give me that little bit of...
Okay, keep you away from the mould.
Yeah, yeah, because it's all the spices and it's going to make your kitchen smell lovely, isn't it?
Well, it is, because it says cinnamon, peppercorns and star anise spice up this boozy version of a classic French dessert.
There we go.
You didn't read that, did you?
No, I didn't.
So what booze is it? Where is it?
It's probably red wine or something similar.
There's no booze in it. It says pears, lemon, oranges, cinnamon stick, black peppercorns, star anise, cloves. Oh, red wine. There we are.
There you are, red
wine.
I'll tell you what, if you wanted to, we won't do it because we need to stick to the recipe, but you could probably use the winter spice Ribena instead of the wine. Didn't you?
It does say about no added sugar cordial anyway, so just
right, okay, yeah.
Sweetener and raspberries or blackberries.
And if you didn't want to do it with red wine, you could probably do it with cider.
Yes.
So
All
anyway,
these recipes are flexible, aren't they?
you might not choose it.
You might not.
No.
The second recipe that Kath chose is fruit skewers with a passion fruit dip.
It's not really so much of a recipe, is it?
Well, that's going to be easy.
But I thought simple, looks nice. You know, if you want to keep it simple.
Oh, hold on a second.
It looks like it's got mint with it as well.
The spiced pears are 4.5 sins per serving, serves 4. The fruit skewers with passion fruit dip are 6 servings. That surprises me.
Okay.
Serves 4. It says
6 servings serves 4.
6 sins serves.
Oh, 6 sins.
I did say it's. I've been on the go for too long. It says these cute fruity skewers are grilled until lightly caramelised for an easy dessert the whole family will love. A mouth-watering dip of passion fruit, honey and yoghurt is the perfect accompaniment. So it comes with a dip as well.
Okay.
So, yep, that's number 2. And the third one is... It's this one. It is rhubarb and ginger sundaes.
Yeah.
These are 3 sins each, serves 4. Rhubarb and ginger is always a heavenly match, but with the addition of ginger biscuits and spices, this dessert reaches new heights. So,
love a bit of rhubarb.
yes.
And a bit of ginger.
Yes.
So, but it's not, you know, it's not for me, is it?
No,
You choose.
not your choice.
No, it's not.
So the choices for you guys, again,
Yes.
just to recap. Recipe number 1,
Number 1.
spiced pears. Recipe number 2.
I don't know if I can do this.
Go on.
Ready, boom.
No, that
It didn't work very
at
well,
all.
did it?
Fruit skewers with passion fruit dip. And recipe number 3.
Number 3.
Rhubarb and ginger sundaes.
Yeah.
You choose which one you want to see. We will make it for you, film it for you, and eat it for you. There we go. That's viewer's choice.
Yeah.
Right, I suppose we better crack on with what everyone's here to find out, really. Isn't it? Which is how
What do
did
they
we
want to find
do?
out?
How did we do?
How did we do?
You go first.
I'm going first.
I've just been talking
Right,
about
okay.
food.
Right, okay. So here is my board.
Here's the steeple. Open that.
There's my board. Here is my board.
Oh.
I have lost to date. Is it £9? Do.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah, 9.
9.
Sesame Street song for anyone who remembers.
3, 6, yeah, 9. So I am currently 11 stone, £5. I started off at 12 stone. So how many weeks have we been doing this, by the way?
This is week 5.
Week 5. So £9 in 5 weeks. I'm okay with that. I did lose this week.
Yay.
I did lose.
Oh.
I lost. Get me baubles.
All that, you know, willpower paid off this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saying no to things.
Yes.
There were other things I said no to, but do you know, I just can't remember what they were. But I know there were a few.
Oh, I know.
What?
Mince pie when your parents came over.
Oh yeah, and then Dad didn't like it.
It was too sweet.
And he left it uneaten.
Or half eaten on the
Half
coffee table.
eaten on the coffee table, like right
And
in
Kath
my
was
face.
like,
And I love mince pies. I've got a thing for mince pies.
she didn't have it.
I didn't. I just sort of swiped it into the bin.
Yes.
There you go. I lost £1.50 this week.
Yay.
So I've now lost £10.5
Very good.
in 5 weeks.
Yeah.
We are heading towards the first stone.
Yes, we
So
are.
I get my little star at that point.
And we're heading
So-
towards Christmas.
I'm focused. I am focused. And I'm very happy. And it also means that I need to put £1.50 into change the jar as well, because there's more room.
That's hopeful.
So there's it. Well, you've got to have incentives. There you go. £1.50 into my jar.
Yep.
There you go. It's filling up.
Well, for
Okay.
me, I said we have to set our targets each week. We didn't do it this week because of the party, but I said last week, because of the carvery meal, I'd be happy to maintain, and I had quite a good loss last week. That doesn't happen twice. It didn't happen twice. And I didn't maintain either, so There we go. But I did lose, and I was absolutely shocked that I lost. Even though, you know, I tried really hard all week. I thought, well, I went out. It was last night I went out. I lost £1. So
Well done.
I am now, I'm just adding this to the board now. At 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, £11.50 off.
Well done.
We're quite close together on our
Yeah.
weight loss overall, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're normally ahead of me.
I'm very surprised. I really had thought maintain, maybe £0.5 gain. But yeah, I've lost £1 between now and Monday. Oh yes, £1. Put the money in the pot.
Yeah.
Put the money
You
in.
didn't have £1, did you?
Thanks, Kath.
I had to give it to you.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Kath.
That's right. Pay me back.
Thank you. Between now and
Okay.
Monday, there's no reason why we should be worried. I think we'll be perfectly fine on plan, won't
Yeah.
we?
Keep writing it down. I have been writing it down. I am noticing that my coffee machine is getting more use.
It's just starting to creep back
It's
in.
creeping up a little
But
bit.
you are counting
But
it.
I am counting the cents. So I need to be careful with that and just make sure that it doesn't creep up too much and that I mix things up rather than, you know, because I do get a little bit addicted to eating certain things or drinking certain things a lot. So I need to be careful of that. But
Yeah.
it's not hampering my weight loss at the moment. And whilst it's not, then, you know,
You have the odd one here and there,
yeah,
don't you?
here and there.
It's fine.
So yeah, that I think you'll be glad to hear, is it? If you would like to make a choice,
That's not it.
is it not?
No,
Why
I
not?
forgot to say. I was going to stock up on the gingerbread hi-fi bars this week because everyone's going, they're disappearing soon. They've gone.
What, they've gone totally? They've
Yeah.
gone.
I bought one box last week to try it, really liked it, and then went back for more this week and they've gone already.
Wow. Okay.
So,
I mean, I suppose you could probably still get them online, couldn't you?
very
But inflated
very
prices.
expensive. I'll
Yeah.
wait until now I know, next year I'll probably get a few more. But,
Right, okay.
yeah, it's a shame. Anyway, yes, finish now.
So I've lost my train of thought. If you would like to choose one of those recipes, please make sure that you do vote 1, 2, or 3. And the other thing is, what is the other thing? No, I can't remember. I'll come off in a minute and then I'll be like, I know what I want to say.
Yes, probably.
So, just thank you to everybody that has joined us on our journey. Please comment because it's always nice to know. I tell you what, I might have remembered something that I did want to say. There is one question that I'd like to ask everybody. Is if you're on Slimming World or any other sort of weight loss journey, apart from us, who else do you watch on YouTube? Because there aren't that many people that we watch.
No, well, not
Because
on the Slimming World.
we've sort of dropped out of that circle because it's changed so much over the last few years, hasn't it? So we're not really up to date with. We watch Vicky Simkiss. We watch Beyond Authentic.
Yes.
And apart from that, we don't really watch anybody else because we don't know. So if you can let us know who you watch, so it might give us more people to watch as well.
Yeah.
And give us some more ideas.
Yeah.
Because we're out of the loop.
We are.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And we also watch Stephanie Nutter. Yes. So there you go. And hello to everybody. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I always do this. What's the matter with me? It's a bit like not wanting to get out the shower. You know, when you get in the shower and then you don't want to get out because, you know, it's like not wanting to say goodbye. It's like you've got to just carry on.
Say goodbye.
Bye. See ya.
Many thanks for watching. See you on the next one.
Cheerio.
Bye.
Merry Christmas, everyone.